Blame Truth here, and I just got through watching some of the multiplayer gameplay from the Xbox showcase for Black Ops 6, and I gotta be honest with you guys, it actually looks pretty good. Right hand to God, it looks pretty good. Before anyone says I'm getting paid off by Activision now for praising something, the actual gameplay itself looks good. It looks better than anything we've seen in the past 5 years. That's not saying much. But it looks like they gave Treyarch time and they came up with something, at least visually and on the surface, is impressive. I have a few concerns though, but let's go over the positives before I even get into those concerns. Classic Prestige mode is coming back. That's a good thing. 16 multiplayer maps at launch. That's a good thing. You can customize your HUD. That's a good thing. You can kind of just move stuff wherever you want, apparently, is how it works. The diving, the omnidirectional movement and stuff like that, if you guys aren't aware of that, now this is something that's going to be a bit of a positive, a bit of a negative, because we have to remember this is combined with Tac Sprint. I fucking hate Tac Sprint. I think it's a stupid gimmicky feature that doesn't need to be in the game. Omnidirectional movement. This could be a W or a big fat L. But basically, you can sprint in any direction and you can dive in any direction, Max Payne style. Whenever you're prone, you can also kind of aim between your legs like you're drunk taking a piss. That's cool and stuff. I don't know if it will work in Call of Duty. Enemy hit zones have been changed as well. There's a lot of stuff for noobs like assists and stuff like that to help with the movement. So there's sprint assist, mantle assist, crouch assist, all that stuff. The game's just going to play itself for them. But whatever, most of the stuff aside from the Omni movement looks pretty good. I mean, I appreciate them innovating there or trying to innovate, but let's be real, whenever they try to innovate, they usually fuck it up. I think the one good idea they've had in the past 5 years has been Vanguard's combat pacing. That was it. I'm not even kidding. Think back to Cold War with the score streaks resetting upon death and stuff like that. Think back to Modern Warfare 2 with just the time release perk system. What a fucking disaster that was. Think back to Modern Warfare 1 with doors. And I'm sorry to say, I'm so sorry to say this, doors are actually going to be in Treyarch's Call of Duty, as well as Tac Sprint. These terrible Infinity Ward ideas have made their way into Treyarch's game. But this isn't the worst thing I heard during the reveal. I actually heard something in the reveal spoken by a dev that has me scared shitless. I'm not exaggerating. It has me really fucking worried. I'm going to say this. If you guys use a VPN to kind of mess with the matchmaking, you really should consider doing that again this year with Black Ops 6. If you don't have a VPN, well, I kind of have your hookup here. There's a record number of cheaters on Call of Duty right now, and you can bet they're going to be there with Black Ops 6 as well. Engine Owning even threatened to release all their cheats for free, and with the game coming to Game Pass, it's going to be free for a lot of people to cheat on. So my solution has been and will be with Black Ops 6, Private Internet Access VPN. I can change my geographical location, which fools the skill-based matchmaking, fools the server selection, and gets me easier lobbies, as well as avoids the cheaters in the higher skill brackets. If you're any good at Call of Duty, you know that skill-based matchmaking and cheaters suck. Private internet access helps with both of these issues. You can kind of select your own server, and then you are pretty much immune to both the high skill-based matchmaking brackets and the cheaters that lie within them. Because let's face it, those cheaters are not going to be in the lower skilled bot lobbies. Additional ways that private internet access VPN can help in gaming include bypassing ISP throttling. That's still a thing that goes on in 2024. Get you lower ping times and faster download upload speeds. You can avoid DDoS attacks, which I've personally been DDoS attacked by going too ham in a lobby a time or two in my day. Overcome IP address bans in case the false banning from Call of Duty takes you out. You can avoid that, etc. Right now, guys, you can go to piavpn.com/blametruth to get 83% off private internet access with 4 months free. Not only is it a great tool for stopping these predatory gaming practices, but it'll also help you just stay more secure online in general if you want to use it browsing the web. Great deal, 83% off. Click the link in the video description or the pinned comment and get protected and get yourself a better gaming experience today. Guys, I'm not exaggerating. I think everyone that plays Black Ops 6 this year should actually get a VPN. The cheaters are going to be insane because the game's going to be on Game Pass, which is on PC, which means it's going to have that free-to-play aspect that Warzone has, and we all know how bad Warzone is with cheaters. It's not even a debate anymore, man. Warzone is filled to the brim with cheaters, and now I think the mainline multiplayer experience will have more than ever as well because of Game Pass. But that's not what I'm really worried about. Yes, cheaters suck, but what I'm really concerned about is this. Now, I can't show you any footage. Activision doesn't like me. I don't know why. I can't imagine why they don't like me, but they don't. I want to show you this thing I heard directly from a dev's mouth here. And this is I don't know what to think of this. I don't know what to make of this, but listen. I'll play it right now.
Multiplayer is a key ingredient in the DNA of Black Ops, and hopefully in this sneak peek it was clear that every single part of the MP game loop will be improved and better than ever, from movement to shooting to footsteps to engagement systems to death.
Now, did you guys hear what I heard? I heard engagement systems. Engagement systems. I am absolutely terrified of everything in this game that isn't Treyarch's doing. Engagement systems, as in EOMM. It's not SBMM, guys. It's not. We've proven that. It's engagement optimized matchmaking. Watch yesterday's video. Mark Rubin, an ex-COD dev that now works on XDefiant, talks about SBMM or engagement optimized matchmaking directly in an interview. And he can talk about it because it's not in XDefiant. It's not in his game. I am terrified at that. What does that mean? What does engagement systems mean? Does that mean they're going to get worse? More lenient? There's a rumor going around they're toning down SBMM because of XDefiant and stuff like that for Black Ops 6. I'll believe it when I see it. What they said makes me think that they're going to be maybe more open with their engagement optimized matchmaking, and it's about as open as what they gave us with their SBMM blogs, which turned out to be very carefully worded, lawyered up explanations of how the system works, and a lot of it is pretty much provable that it's not true. And honestly, them just saying that makes me think it's actually going to get worse. Like, I'm not kidding. Or if it's launched a certain way, who's to say they won't change it and make the system worse after they have your money? I just don't trust Activision, guys. I don't trust Activision. As much as I want to like this game, and I'm sure zombies will be good if nothing else. Treyarch rarely misses when it comes to zombies. But, like, engagement systems. I can't stop saying it. Engagement systems. Why do we need that in our fucking multiplayer? XDefiant just showed you guys that you can have a successful launch of a game with millions of players by not having any of it. No engagement systems whatsoever. Again, get yourself a VPN and just bypass these engagement systems altogether. Like, we all just need to do it. If we're gonna get Black Ops 6, like, let's just break the matchmaking straight up. It's so easily exploitable as well. I mean, the system just does not work. We have to call it like we see it. The system does not work. Let's be real with ourselves. Let's call a spade a spade. That's kind of become a catchphrase here. But let's call a spade here, please. Modern Warfare 3. Can we all agree? I think we can all agree in the comment section that Sledgehammer Games is doing a great job. I think Sledgehammer Games are knocking it out of the park this year as far as listening to the community and giving us what we want as players. Can we also be honest with ourselves and say none of it fucking matters and multiplayer is as dead as it's ever been? Why is that? I mean, really think about this. Really think about this. We're getting this Black Ops teaser early because of XDefiant coming out in May. I don't think it's any coincidence that we're getting this Black Ops 6 stuff so soon. And we're actually getting X Defiant news tomorrow. So we got a little bit of a war going on, as I covered in a previous video. But like, here's the issue. Modern Warfare 3 is already an afterthought in June, guys. 7 months? 7 months we had the game so far? And it's I mean, arguably, it's arguable. It was already done before that. I want you to go out to someone on the street. Ask them if they play Call of Duty, okay? I'd say maybe a third would be like, yes, I play Call of Duty. And what they mean is Warzone. Ask them if they play Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer. You'll be met with fucking crickets. I'm telling you right now, man. I guarantee you, the majority of people that started watching my channel during Modern Warfare 3, I got a lot of new subscribers when Modern Warfare 3 came out. I guarantee you, 80% of those, and I'm pulling that statistic out of my ass, but 80% of those people don't play the game anymore. They don't play Modern Warfare 3 anymore. And you have to ask yourself why that is. Is it Sledgehammer's fault? I really don't think so. Sledgehammer has done a great job. I'm serious. But it's everything on Activision's end, to the fact that the game was supposed to be a DLC for Modern Warfare 2, to the fact that Modern Warfare 2 bled players like a stuck pig, to the fact that Modern Warfare 3 still has that awful, garbage UI, to the fact that everything behind the scenes is as manipulative and as shady and as garbage as ever. Guys, the fucking servers don't work. Packet loss, packet burst, terrible, terrible servers. The worst servers I have ever seen on a AAA title. There's no fucking debate. Sorry. If you don't think that's going to be a factor with Black Ops 6, I have some snake oil I want to sell you. Seriously. I'm out of time though, guys. Rate, comment, and subscribe. Ring that notification bell. And let me know your thoughts on Black Ops 6. I'll see you guys later. Peace.
Here's some parting advice.